How we doing today? How are we fucking doing? I tell you. Right now we got ourselves an O2. This is a Nissan Sentra, 1.8 liter. Not a terrible car, I guess. It had a blown head gasket, so we took it in, pulled the cylinder head, took it off to the machine shop. It was severely warped, no cracks or valve sealed up great, so there's no problems there. But we're doing this, by the way, we're doing this in the field today. We're doing a house call. This is actually day 2 of it. First half a day was tearing it apart, and today's we put it back together. Now, you are probably saying, hey, what about the timing chain here? You gotta take off the whole side timing cover and all that kind of stuff. Well, one of the things that I did, and unfortunately I kind of fucked it up, so then this is why I'm making this video, is initially when I did it, I rotated to where I believed was about top dead center, and there's a little mark. It's really hard to see here, a little dot. Actually, you can sort of see it right there, can't you? Right there, and you mark the link. Same thing over here. You mark the link. You mark, it's got a little paint mark divot into the cam gears. Well, you take off the cam gears, blah, blah, blah. You got to put it all back together. Now, here is the trick on this. There's another video. A guy shows you with the entire chain off and how to line it all up and what are the marks and all that kind of shit, all right? Now, his numbers are basically 13, 30, and 34. When I say 13, 30, and 34, what you're looking for is you count your links from this mark, boom, 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 to this one. From there, you go down 34, and there's a dot, a little divot in the crankshaft sprocket. That's 30 down to there, and then it's at around about the 7 o'clock position. Then you count all the links all the way up to this little divot right here, and it should be 34. So 13, 30, 34 is how many links between each of the 3 divots. Now, if you do that and you have the whole lower timing cover off, you will have this correct. Your timing is correct. This is a 1.8 liter, not the 2.5 and all the other bullshit. So, don't know what that one will be. Now, you're saying to yourself, well, I don't really want to take off that lower timing cover because I'm a lazy fuck like Malachi. That's me, baby. Yeah. Sassy too. Well, what I did instead of taking off the lower timing cover, which is going to add a couple hours to this whole fucking bullshit job. That's not a bad job, I guess, but what you can do instead is, number 1, get to top dead center with your crankshaft. So basically, I had it all together. I was 95% certain I was right. As I was rotating it, I wanted to roll back to top dead center before I finished putting everything back together, and one of the cams skipped a tooth or two, and I wasn't sure how much. I wasn't sure which direction it popped. I just knew that it was off. So I was pissed. So when how do you solve this dilemma if you don't remove the lower timing cover? Here it is. Number 1, top dead center. You can look right down there. It's hard to see it, but on the inside of the crankshaft pulley, there are little notches. I think there's about 5 of them. Look at my little ring finger here that's wiggling. Of those notches, you line them up till that one right there, which is the 0 mark, lines up with, see that little silver arrow thing that's right about, let me see here, my fingertip is just touching my fingertip right there. That little mark has to line up. There's a little notch in the pulley, and it will line up with that mark. That is top dead center. Second way you find out, the old classic. There is nothing wrong with this technique. This technique works perfectly fucking fine. I confirmed it also doing that. So now we know what top dead center is. The second part of this alignment pin, alignment dowel on your exhaust cam shaft is also at the 12 o'clock. So if you get those 2 perfectly, and there is no tension on here, which right now I got it rolled back just a little bit, so there is a hair slop if there is no tension, or if those two are lined up perfectly, in theory, you count over 13, you get this to its correct orientation, which I found it was actually easier to get this one on first and then tighten this pulley. It's a tricky fucking operation, let me tell you. I had to do it about 7 times. That should be a correctly timed engine for a Nissan 1.8 liter. I don't remember what this engine family is, but I'm gonna bet they're all pretty much the same on this one. So hopefully, maybe this will sell. This is a QG18DE engine. Or you're gonna fuck up your engine, you're gonna listen to me, and you're gonna thumbs down this video because you gotta fucking buy yourself a motor. Yeah, that's also a possibility. Hope this helps somebody. Peace out, bitches. But I think I'm right.